Back in Miami, day 2 into the women's short distance race 1. That's the 1,500 meters. Chris Chavez, a lot to like here, including Jess Hull.
The Olympic silver medalist in the 1500 has been absolutely on fire, traveling all around the world from China to Australia, Kingston, now here in Miami, Florida. A lot of airline miles. Shafiqua Maloney, 4th place at the Olympic final in the 800 meters, representing St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Has run here before, great experience.
And she has every national record from 400, 6, 800,000, 1,500 and the mile.
Here we got Mary Mora, the reigning world champion at 800 meters, who has never actually contested this distance, dealt with some dehydration issues in Kingston, but now on this starting line.
Freweyni Hailu,
the world indoor champion at 1,500 meters in 2024 and at 3,000 meters in 2025. Got some serious wheels and has been facing off against Diribe Welteji, who you see on your screen right now, since they've been in like the club scene in Ethiopia. There's a rivalry there.
Slam winner Welteji as well.
Nikki Hiltz, the Olympic finalist, has been riding the momentum of just success dating back to 2023. They're on fire. We'll see if they're able to employ the same tactics that found them success in Kingston in the 800. This should be a very thrilling race.
Slam gets underway here.
Well, what I liked about Jess Hull, you'll see her in the long ponytail, the blonde ponytail. She said what she learned from Jamaica was in the 800, where she ran very well. She said, I forgot that I have a lot of tools in my tool belt. She said, I'm going to use that confidence that 800, the first race that they ran in Jamaica, and that it really helped her in the 1,500. She said, I can't forget about my speed. So that confidence is going to play a big factor, I think, in this slam right here in Miami.
Nobody really wanting to take this on. Hiltz on the inside, almost forced to lead this. Thought Welteji was going to move forward, going to make it quick, maybe thought about it, but no, we're into that familiar pattern of taking it easy, first 300 meters. Let's see. I think sometimes they feel each other out, kind of thinking, I wonder if somebody wants to take it on, because I don't really want to go too early. But it may well be that somebody decides to make this a bit of a longer run. You have to always factor in, if you go too slow, Mary Mora's just going to get more confident. To be fair to Mora, she's come from a 400-meter background, like Maloney on the outside. Surely this is going to be tough for her if they went hard. But first lap, very slow, 74. So the Canadian, Lucia Stafford, has picked it up. A little fist pump from Ansin. And then Mary Mora.
Interesting.
What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. She could save a little bit for tomorrow, but we see Welteji just kind of file back in. Hailu on the outside, watching what's going on, but in front of her, watching the toes. Hiltz getting where they like to be, watching everything in front of them and waiting.
This is not in the script. This isn't meant to happen.
No.
Mary Mora, inexperienced at 1,500 meters. It's gone slow the first lap. You think, yeah, let's keep it slow. That's great for me. But says, no, I'm going to pick this up a little bit. And now they've taken on the invitation because Lucia Stafford and everybody else is now moving down the back straight. There's still 600 meters left in this race.
And here comes Hiltz. They told me they really want to be there with 200 to go. We've seen that time and time again. Welteji getting up, and then look out, here comes Hailu.
400 meters left. Can you hold the curb? Hiltz has got it at the moment, but look at Hailu. Wants to get to the lead and forces her way to the front, followed by her teammate, Welteji. Hiltz on the inside. Jess Hull, now a little bit of a gap. They're the 4 big names here. And Mary Mora was in the lead briefly and is now way back, down the back straight.
Something happened to Welteji there, a little bit of a misstep. Watch Hull, she is getting ready. She's got that strength. Hailu, 3rd fastest of all time in the 3,000 meters. Does she have enough in the final 2?
A little early to be looking back and checking on the inside, Hailu. All of the danger is right behind her. Under 200 meters left. Hailu in the lead, the world indoor champion at 3,000 meters. Welteji, who won the slam last time. Jess Hull, Olympic silver medalist. Nikki Hiltz can't strike in the home straight, often has the strength to do so. It's Hailu who's got this at the moment. Welteji's got nothing. Only Hiltz can contend here, but Hailu moves away. 2 meters still. It's closing, but she's going to get the victory. Hailu wins it from Hiltz. Welteji, then Jess Hull.
What?
Very well done. Smart race, well put together. Controlled it from the bell, grabbed the lead, and was not going to relinquish it. I just wonder whether Hiltz had left a little bit too much to do. 200 out. If you lose your place down the back straight, you know, you've got to work so hard to get back into it. For Hiltz and Hailu, this is where the gap is closing, but Hailu's looking at that line. It's coming quick. Stay strong. Good pace in the last 300 meters, around 43 seconds, 43 and a half, something like that. That's swift.
Yeah, I looked so good. I mean, look at that. I mean, confidence. I was scared, actually. Hiltz was coming hard, but yeah, that was a phenomenal run.